Thank you for watching Dog Rescue TV. Subscribe to Dog Rescue TV and stay a while. Let's save some dogs.
Is he mangy or is he brindle? No, he's in horrible shape. He's in horrible shape, Kelly. Look at him.
He looks like a unicorn.
Look, he's got no fur. He's mangy. He's got no fur.
I got it, but should I take him?
Yes, but can you bring it up here?
God, where am I going to put
His
him?
skin is so bad in the back. Hi. He's a good boy. It's okay.
Do you want me to dump?
No, just let's dump a can of food for him so he knows we're safe. Hi. Oh, look at your poor little chip-tipped ear. Did somebody take a chunk out of your ear, baby boy? Huh? I don't have a leash. Yeah, he's a purebred German Shepherd. You get to pick him up, Kelly, because I'm not getting manged this time. Here, keep him here because I'll get the blanket out for your ink bottle. All right. Look at his skin. I know, it's bad.
So in this kind of situation, Kelly, when there's no room at the inn, you just can't leave this one.
My husband's gonna kill me.
Oh, you want to eat out of there? Here. It does look like a full-blooded German Shepherd to me, too. That's a good sign. You're wagging while you're eating. Good boy. He's not really food aggressive, even though he's starving. Alicia?
Are you taking him?
Yeah, I have to.
Here, go get in the car.
I don't know what Nicole I'm going to do with him.
Let me get some pictures first. I got my camera in my pocket.
Well, sorry, but he's crazy.
Well, if he vomits, you gotta pull the sheet out.
And I petted him while he was eating. And
I'm sorry, I gotta step
No, go ahead. You do what you have to do.
Oh, baby boy. He's going to have to go in with the puppy I get tomorrow. I'd like to see his teeth, but I'm not even going to dare to. Yeah, we might want to shut that out. Don't let him be too much or he will be in big trouble.
Go get the back of the car. Just leave it there, I'll pick it up. I throw them in the trash bag I have. Okay. Oh God.
He's good.
Come on. Okay, can you try to get the sheet under him so it's not all over my car? Hey, baby boy.
Does look like chocolates.
Yes. Yes, I saw that too.
Yeah, he's in really bad shape, isn't he?
Yes.
Yes. Full-blooded German Shepherd.
And I will have mange, but that's okay. And what am I going to do?
Hey, Kelly.
Yeah.
Kelly,
Kinda
I'm
taken
posting
to
him
you.
now. Maybe we can find a German Shepherd rescue.
I just found a German Shepherd and got it in rescue. I like doing these kind of dogs, but... Tom, what did you say to me?
They all just kind of like you, don't they?
Well, he
at
like
him
cuddled
now.
right up.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah, he's like, all right, let's go. Wanna go?
Come back down to that, and that way you get the, just go back down. Go back down here and go see if you can get to him. Get that and the door.
His ears were up.
He sure as heck looks full-blooded German Shepherd to me.
absolutely is.
So what's the next stop? What happens now?
I'm gonna post him on Facebook and hope that a German Shepherd rescue will take him. If not, I'll ask for a foster, and if not, he'll
He's going to go to my house for now anyway. I'm going to put him in the bedroom. It has to be with the puppy, but he's probably too old to get parvo or distemper or anything like that. Yes. I don't think he would have lasted out there more than a week. He pooped out, if I can say this on camera, just piles of pine needles that he had been eating.
I'd heard.
Effort to keep himself from starvation, obviously.
Can you get any, do you get any nourishment eating stuff like that? Is there anything that they would get out of that?
He's pooping them out whole, so I'm assuming not.
Probably not.
I've never heard of pine needles for
Hi.
anything.
Hi.
And he is
What are you
very
doing?
sweet. He's very dog submissive.
Yeah.
He's
like
potty
a sniff?
trained.
Would you like a sniff?
See,
Just
dear?
a sniff.
See,
Just,
dear?
hi. What's he like to eat?
Oh, anything.
Yeah.
We have him on a critical care starvation recipe and high quality lamb and rice kibble also.
So there's a protocol when
Yes.
you come across a dog a certain way,
And he's eating about 7 smaller meals a day. We're slowly increasing the amount because German Shepherds, large dogs in general, have a tendency to have their intestines twist and cause bloat. So we're being really careful about how much we feed him. These are my favorite kind of dogs to do. So yes, I have 26 years of experience.
when you say these are the favorite, the ones that are really
The ones that
everybody
if you
else
didn't
is
get,
neglected.
yes, the people, I guarantee you before we touched him that night, because of the way he looks, nobody had touched him in a long time. Those are the ones I want to cuddle on my lap. He jumped right in and got on my lap. And I want to tell them that they're, they matter, that they're important. Just like the little fluffy guys that, everybody wants. They're just as important. People failed him. He did nothing on his own. This dog was once a pet. You can tell from how friendly he is, he's potty trained, he waits till we take him out. He was somebody's boy at one time. What happened, we'll never know. Where you going, Jonah?
Well, that backside though is still quite the mess, isn't it?
Yes, it is. But we don't have fresh bleeding anymore. He gets myconazole rub-downs, myconahex rub-downs every day. You got an edge, Bubba? You got an edge, Bubby?
Kind of smells too.
Yes, these kind of dogs do not smell pleasant. I will give you that.
Hi. Did you know your name was Jonah?
Oh,
Did
do
you know that?
Jonah?
Let me take a look at this. So what's the full battery of like everything that now? Because this is an extensive project.
Yes, but we'll be taking over at 3 weeks. We're just going to get him through the critical point right now. And what is going on is we dipped him with a mange medicine right off the bat. We let him dry. We started feeding him the right kind of food. Yesterday we applied Advantage Multi, and he gets mycohexidine rub-downs every day on his skin, which one vet explained that as putting mortar between the bricks. When the skin breaks down, it kind of helps rebuild the skin.
That's kind of an interesting idea.
Yeah, he said it's like when the mortar falls out of the bricks and all the cells and all the skin start to separate, as you can see it did, that helps rebuild the mortar. He is still decompressing, so when he's in a 5x5 kennel in the house, in the air conditioning. And when he pretty much sleeps and eats and potties at this point.
So one of the things I'm trying to determine is like, what's the value of a life? You know, what is,
To me, or
well, to everybody, you know, what's the,
that differs. All the people that saw this dog like this and did nothing, what's the value to them? You know, it's different for the value to me. This dog is as valuable as any other dog, you know, and I had a chance to help, and I'll take it.
what's with the notched ear in some places that
Yeah.
conveys being snipped?
Actually, that's probably a dog bite because he is an intact male. He probably was in a fight over a female. He does not have extensive wounds all over his body like some we find, but that probably was a dog bite at one time.
Any sense of age?
2 to 3.
Young.
Yes. He's young. You want to get a smile? Oh, smile. Can you smile? Smile. I know you don't like that.
I don't like smiling.
No, I don't like
like
smiling.
smiling.
But he let me put his wormer pill down, and we also wormed him. Without, I know. What are you doing?
So the thing about this is you kind of like that initial triage, take him in, get him into like some situation that's somewhat stable, and then you already networked this one because of the type of dog that it is.
Correct.
And it's going to its
A breed-specific rescue.
okay.
Yes, he's already been accepted into a German Shepherd rescue. We got about 2.5 more weeks. He'll be fattened up by then. His skin will have shedded off all the sores by then, we hope, and he'll be ready to, you know, start on his next phase of his journey.
That's great. Because this is a long process, yeah.
Yes. But not as long as some people think. We don't know yet if he has heartworms. He has a vet appointment on Monday.
Right.
However, these dogs recover fairly quickly most of the time. It depends on the severity of starvation.
Don't worry about your driving. You're good. Don't crash. So tell me your name and what your position is with Animal Care Services.
My name is April Moore, and I'm an animal protection supervisor.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been with the City of Austin for 13 years.
Have you been doing the same job that entire 13 years?
I have, yes, I've been in field services for 13 years.
So what is your job? What do you do every day?
Well, I manage the day-to-day operations of the field services unit, the animal protection unit, and sort of oversee the management of the staff, and I also review serious bodily injury cases, dangerous dog cases. I manage the wild animal registry in our county, along with various other things. That's sort of the meat and bones of what this position is responsible for.
Okay. And so how many officers are out in the streets on a daily basis?
On a daily basis, we have about 4 to 6 officers on duty.
And what do they do all day when they're out?
They respond to animal-related complaint calls from citizens, so that could be anything from a bite investigation to a stray roaming dog to an injured animal to orphaned wildlife even. It could just be a whole array of things.
Because Animal Care Services doesn't just take care of dogs, it's every animal.
Right.
Okay. And I heard about some outreach that they do too. What kind of outreach? If they're not going on a specific call, what kind of outreach do they do?
So we do a couple of things. Day to day, anytime they encounter a citizen, let's say for example they're going out on a call that's related to a dog that's habitually loose, the intent is to keep that animal home. And so what their job is and what part of the outreach is that they go and they try to determine what barriers exist for that particular citizen. So do they need fencing material? If so, then they connect them with our fencing program. If they need assistance with behavior modification, we can provide them with some assistance there. If they need, help with, just basic care, or maybe they just need some basic education. So they do that kind of outreach on a daily basis. And then periodically we go out and we do what we call sort of little microchip events. And we'll go to a neighborhood, we'll go door to door, and we'll just offer free microchips to citizens. We also have spay-neuter folks. We have spay-neuter outreach, and those folks, they work certain areas, but then we also send referrals to them. So if somebody has, a dog that's habitually, reproducing, and we need to get that
There's one in there.
problem resolved, then we'll refer our spay-neuter outreach folks over to them.
So what, if they're out and there is a roaming dog, what do you think the percentage is of dogs that have a home versus dogs that really don't have a home to go to?
I would say the vast majority of dogs that we deal with within Austin and Travis County are owned. We don't have, as far as I know, a huge feral dog population.
Mm-hmm.
If we do, they're hiding somewhere and I've not found them.
Okay.
But I'd say vast majority of these dogs are owned. Certainly were owned at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Like in this neighborhood where we're at, this is only maybe about 6 streets. It used to be rather isolated. But there are multiple family units that live in this area.
Mm-hmm.
And so the little dog that we just saw up in that one property,
Yep.
we may find him later on later on in the day down here, because this is a cousin's house, and they go down to the cousin's house, to play with the other kids. So we know that even though we're seeing these animals roaming back and forth and all over the place, usually they've got a home base somewhere.
And there's the chickens.
On the right, it looks almost like that. You guys might have helped build a fence there. It looks like your materials. Do you know if you did? They're back on the right. There's 2 dogs in an enclosure.
I'll turn around.
Looks like you built on
It's certainly possible.
it. It might be a good example of the kind of.
With this area, we just recently started, because we're in Travis County, we just recently started providing fencing options, fencing material to folks, but it's certainly possible that we would have provided, so this property here, rolling down the window helps, but that's pretty similar to what we would provide folks. We'd provide them with 4x4 posts, the concrete to set it, the chain link, enough to build a 150 square foot enclosure, which is a requirement from the city of Austin for a primary enclosure. And we provide them dog houses if they need them. And then once we provide the materials, we give them about 2 to 3 weeks to get them, set in place and get the animal living in the enclosure. And then we come out and inspect it and make sure that it's adequate and that it's keeping the animal contained.
Okay.
Oh, there's 2 dogs in there.
Yeah.
There's a cow down there.
Oh, there is, isn't there? My goodness.
Tethered down.
Now, what are the restrictions? I know we're talking about dogs, but here's a cow that's tethered. Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, in Travis County, the laws related to livestock are different than what they are in the city of Austin. Mm-hmm. Actually, in Travis County, the Travis County Sheriff's Department is responsible for investigations related to livestock or impounding stray livestock. If we were in the city of Austin,
this wouldn't be appropriate, and we would be able to talk to them about things like tethering, proper care, providing shelter, access to water. I'm not sure that this particular townhouse has any access to water. You know, access to nutritious food, things like that.
It's interesting. What is it okay if I have the windows down?
Yeah.
It won't mess up your sound. No, it should be okay.
Think we're safe?
What?
Think we're safe to go around the barricade?
The flooding.
I suspect they just haven't come back through to remove them yet. Little dog's gonna go follow his owner to work. There's one here. Some guy's napping.
Can I jump out for a minute?
He's coming with us.
Oh, he really is.
Awesome.
So, I'll go in the back seat. That's fine.
Y'all know who owns this dog by chance?
What?
Y'all know who owns this dog by chance?
No, I just came out here.
This dog, we're filming some free-roaming dogs.
All
and
right.
This guy just
This
jumped
is
in the
hilarious.
car.
Hi, come here, buddy. Come here,
He's
boy.
neutered.
Yeah, you're so cute. Look at those tiny little buggers.
Did you see he's neutered and really happy?
Come here.
Sí, están ahí adentro.
Pequeños y grandes, pero
Oh, sí, ya tiene la vacuna, nomás que no le han puesto la medalla. Pero no es malo. Él no es malo, cuida en la noche.
sí. No,
Sí,
es muy bueno.
sí, es bien buena gente. Nomás cuando se va mi hijo Manuel, lo amarra de allí porque se quiere ir. Corre y corre detrás de él en el carro. Pero es bueno él.
Okay. Un momento.
sirve que descanso. Que le digo que ando limpiando.
Look at you.
Ya te quiere ir a pasear. Vente, chihuahua. Vénganse para acá, para adentro, váyanse para allá.
So I'm going to have you start over and say all that again. So what did she say?
Now, granted, my Spanish isn't great, but what I understood is that the dogs, the little dogs and this particular dog all belong here at this residence. And normally the dog is tied up over at that chain where you saw the chain and the wire at the edge of the fence. And, he got off the chain. Usually, I guess her son ties the dog up. Not because he's mean, but just because he...
Keep him safe.
Yeah, he just gets into a lot of stuff.
Obviously. Obviously,
I
he gets
imagine-
into a lot of stuff. He's in
I
your car.
imagine he welcomes himself in the house and things like that. And he's quite the curious little guy. But I'm going to see if we can help her out with some fencing and help her keep this guy contained. But my Spanish isn't that great, so I got to use my handy dandy translator here.
Ready? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You ready?
Puppy.
Let's go.
Hurry.
Let's go. All right. Go. Oh, I'm up here. What?
And so this is instructions that you would leave with her as well?
So this explains the county laws, which she may or may not be aware of. And then, so that just kind of gives her a basis for our conversation and an understanding for why we stopped and why we're on her property. And then from there, I'll ask her if I can help with fencing, and if we can, if that's something that she's needing assistance with, I will get her in contact with the folks that can help arrange that, which is one of my field staff that's assigned to the tethering neglect unit.
Pero no sé leer.
Okay.
Pero
Todos aquellos que sean dueños de algún perro son responsables
responsabilidad.
yes,
Sí.
de contener de manera...
Sí, yo se lo doy a él cuando llegue para que lo lea, él si sabe inglés. Sí,
So he's got to stay contained. He's got to be on the property.
sí.
¿Podemos ayudarle con vallas?
Con valles.
Con vallas? Fencing?
Oh,
To
sí.
keep him contained? Yeah?
Sí, yo los míos, yo tengo dos.
Mm-hmm.
Y de entre 2 semanas los llevo de vuelta a las vacunas. Tengo 2, pero yo los tengo encerrados en mi cuarto.
Okay.
Ahorita andaba cleanes porque le tiendo carpetas, esas azules, les tiendo. Y ahorita andaba limpiando y echándolas. Y ahorita ya nomás ando barriendo para acá.
Okay.
Sí, yo los tengo encerrados. Él también los deja encerrados,
Mm-hmm.
pero yo creo que se salieron.
Okay. Okay.
Yo le digo a él cuando llegue,
Okay.
¿de dónde vienen ustedes?
All right. Voy a tener que llamar a la Agüín, ¿ok? Para la valla.
Oh, para la cerca.
Mhm.
Sí.
Yeah.
Ajá.
Okay.
Sí, para hacerles un círculo.
Mhm.
Sí, un círculo en la... buscarles una sombra.
Yeah.
Ujú.
¿Cuál es su
Yo, mi nombre, bueno, el nombre de él es Manuel
Manuel?
Pineda.
¿Cuál es tu número?
El número de su teléfono,
Ujú.
ay, no lo sé.
Okay.
Pero andan en esta escuela de aquí cerquitas, el school, de aquí
Oh, okay.
cerquitas, allí anda.
Okay. Okay.
No sé si ya mero llegue,
Okay.
pero usted me puede dejar su número y yo se lo doy a él para que le hable. Sí, más fácil. Sí, porque así le digo, aquí te dejaron el número para que hables.
Okay.
Está bien feliz el perro. Ajá. Oh, este es un nombre suyo.
You can have that. That's for you.
Este es el nombre de él. Sí, cuando vengan yo se los doy las gracias. ¿Dónde va a querer bajar? Bien feliz que está, bien sentado.
Buddy, buddy, buddy. You have to stay home. I got treats. Come on.
You coming for treats?
Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. What a good boy. What a good boy.
Dos,
There you go.
para cuando ellos se van, lo amarran y ya luego se lo quitan.
Thank you.
Thank you, usted. Muchas gracias. Thank
He's wonderful.
Ya se le quedó viendo que le trago comida.
I'm going to ask you to spend a little bit more time with her. Dee, I'm going to ask you to back off for a minute.
All right.
He almost took out my coffee. It's been a tragedy.
So the result of this is that you'll get some information to her on fencing?
We will. I've actually worked with her before. Years ago, I cited her for loose chihuahuas. She's been out here at least a decade, probably longer. But she's always sort of been in a bad way. She doesn't have electricity here. I don't know that she has water. Her son has an injury that prevents him from working, but he does do some. He's put up this fence with some building materials that the neighbors have given him. But they're certainly willing to comply. They just, they have barriers, financial barriers, physical barriers, illness. So I told her that I would send somebody back by. They don't have a phone. So we're going to have one of our Spanish-speaking officers come back by. I'll probably ask that one of our Spanish-speaking spay neuter outreach folks come with, because the big dog is new. The Chihuahuas, one or two of those guys might be new to her property. So, if we can knock out fencing and spay neuter and vaccination all at the same time, then that's what we'll do. So.
Do you think those were the only 2 chihuahuas, or did she have more?
Oh no,
in
she
the
had
house?
more.
Okay.
She had more. She had 4 that I counted, and there was still somebody barking in the house. So she has both those mobiles and then sort of like a dog run in between them. So there was something barking in this mobile on the left. But anyway,
They looked healthy and
they are
happy.
healthy. Yeah.
One was happy to jump in the car here with us.
Yeah, yeah. She said that's why he stays tied up a lot of the time, because he just sort of welcomes himself wherever. And one of the mobile on the right side doesn't have a door. It just has a cloth leading in. So I suspect for a dog like our little friend that can just, welcome himself inside and climb up on whatever he pleases, I imagine that can get frustrating for her. So hopefully if we get her some fencing, that'll sort of alleviate some of the stressors she's experiencing with him.
That's good.
Sure, but you can't let that frustration take over in the moment. Like, you have to be able to read the person you're talking to de-escalate them, connect with them in some way.
What are you thinking when you do that? Like when somebody's angry at you and just being mean?
I'm trying to find some way to connect with them.
But why is that important to you?
Because if they connect with me and I connect with them, they're less likely to cause harm to me.
Yeah.
And they're more willing to engage in a conversation with me. If they don't give two toots about me or where I come from or my life, we're not going to get anywhere. But, this lady, she was super frustrated about the dogs marking in the house, so I went with that. I acknowledged and validated the frustration that comes with that sort of thing, and how it stinks when you don't get to pick the pet that you want because, her son brought this dog home, and, instead of trying to convince her what a great dog what a great dog this particular dog was, I just sort of agreed with her that it, put her in a really bad situation, and she connected.
Who's your friend here?
I don't know yet. They're going to call him Jesus.
That's kind of interesting. Let's get you fit up with a camera. How long have you been watching this dog?
I was notified Sunday or Saturday night,
Okay.
and so I've been coming by Sunday, and we posted it on some of the private groups, and it's been just a lot of people have responded, but no one's able to take a dog like this. So we finally had someone who stepped up, and now this is the next step. So the plan is to go in there, slip on a collar or leash,
Okay.
and pull them out as gently as we can, but having complete control of them.
Okay.
We know nothing about this dog, and we have to assume the worst. Adjust. Come on. Come here, boy. Easy, easy. No, easy. So we're just gonna wait him out, let him calm down. Success. Okay, now I got him. See, he's coming along. There you go. There you go. There you go. Come on, buddy. Jesus. Jesus. Come on, Jesus. Here comes the tricky part. He may work or may not. Ready?
Hey, buddy. Seems pretty chill now. He's pretty chill up there. So what next?
Next, I want to contact the person who stepped up. I'm going to try to vet him today if I can. Otherwise, from there, we'll have to meet up. If people's plans change, if the vet can't do it, then we have to alter our plan. We have to be very flexible with this, but he's safe for now.
Thank you for watching Dog Rescue TV. You're helping save dogs by watching this video. That's all for now. See you again soon.